What's up, YouTube? Welcome to today's video. It's your boy Troy. Check it out. We have a lot to go over. I'm going to try to sum it all up into the quickest video as I possibly can. So first and foremost, if you guys follow me on social media, most of you guys have probably seen that I was recently diagnosed with COVID-19. It was a terrible experience. If you don't have to go through it, I pray you don't, because that shit was rough. It literally knocked me into my bed and I couldn't move for a couple of days. Now the good news is I am very well on my way to the fast track of recovery. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better than what I was. I mean, night and day difference of how I felt. More or less, I haven't been able to work out in a week. I haven't been able to eat the calories I need to. I can definitely tell I've lost my swole pump I had going on. I've lost a bit of gain, but it's nothing that I can't get back. I have to understand that I had to take the time off from the gym. I had to take time off from eating. My body needed to heal. It needed a good cleansing. This sickness, if anything, I can look at it this way. It kind of gave some time off. My joints are healed up. My muscles feel a little bit better. I feel all around refreshed. I feel like I've done nothing but sleep, but it's okay. It's part of the process. When you get sick, you need to rest, you need recovery. I'm just now getting to the point where I'm able to talk and breathe at the same time and not really lose my shortness of breath. I also had some nasty body aches. They were out of this world. So I'm telling you guys, if you can do the extra things in life, better your health and your body physically, I would do it. So if you want to take your vitamins, eat your good food, eat whole foods, make sure you're exercising some kind of form of exercise, whether it be cardio, vascular, or even just working out. Just do some kind of exercise. I actually have to attest those things I do every day, my daily routine and habits that help me get through this process. Now, I know what people are thinking. A lot of people want to downplay the COVID, and that's totally fine. I totally understand. I was one of them people, but when you get this stuff, it's nasty, man. It's nothing to mess with. I literally felt like I had strep throat, the flu, and a head cold all in one, and it was just a big ball of bullshit. Every day something new was popping up. Now, the only symptom I still have is sense of smell and taste are gone. Hoping that returns soon. It's shitty because I love food so much. Like, I probably have a low-key obsession with food and how great it tastes sometimes, but hopefully that comes back soon. Everything else has been cleared. I've had a fever in like 3 days, so we're good on that. No body aches, nothing like that. So I'm actually going to return to the gym tomorrow for the first day. Go light, start off easy, do my cardio, get back in the rhythm. I think give me like another week of back into the grind. I think I'll get back to where I was before the illness. Next subject in this video that I feel like I need to discuss is something new that has kind of struck me recently. Having the time to sit around, kind of wander through YouTube and just wander through the endlessness videos that it has to offer us, I've noticed so many videos of just some of your mainstream YouTubers, no one in particular, this is not a jab at anybody per se. We have so many YouTubers and content creators, more and more people are coming open with their transparency of what they use and how much they take, and it's giving these younger generation kids the ideology that's okay to take SARMs, it's okay to take steroids, and this is insane. I'm seeing it in my own gym. I'm seeing 17, 18-year-old kids juiced to the fucking gill, man, and I'm wondering, what are you doing? You're wasting this window of opportunity you have right now. Between the ages of like 15 and 16 to 20-some years old, 25 almost, your natural test levels can build you up so fucking much, man. You could grow off just eating good food, good amount, and training hard as you can. People are not selling that enough. People are just selling, here's some SARMs, here's some fucking steroids, let's get you, let's do it. And yes, it will get you there, but you're doing so much damage to yourself at a young age that it's going to ruin you at a later age. And I know that because I did the same thing, man. I was down to steroids at 19 years old. At 19 years old, I was injecting shit in my body. I had no idea what it was doing. I didn't do any research on it. I was a fucking imbecile. To think back at 19 years old, and I visualized myself, 19 years old, out of high school, not sure what to do with my life, like, I'll inject some steroids, man. It's gotta work. It's worked for everybody else is doing it. And I did it, and I got huge, man. I got huge. So big that my family was noticing, my friends were noticing, everybody noticed me. It was insane. And it felt good, but looking back on it, it damaged my body, reproductive system at such a young age that here I am 32 years old, I have to depend on TRT just to have a normal level of testosterone. Not even a subnormal or, you know, above normal. Like I had to take the amount I take just to have normality. You know, a lot of this doesn't really make sense. I'm still kind of brain fogged from the sickness, but this is a video I had to touch on because it's like, it's too much, man. Like the industry is starting to get overwhelmed with it. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing that these people are honest about what they take or what they're using. I'm just saying that we should be more educated to educate, if that makes sense. Like we should be more able to educate these people on this stuff and say, look, like, yes, I take this stuff, but I'm not advocating you to do it. I'm not saying this is the way. I advocate it, you know, at 19 years old, you should do it the natural way. And at 25, if you think this is something you want to do, or if bodybuilding is not truly something you're gonna be passionate about and be persistent with, you shouldn't dive into all these drugs. I mean, look at the bodybuilders that are dying left and right. I covered in my last video, Cali Muscles had 2 heart attacks. You know, we lost Sean Roden, one of the greats. We lost a lot of people. We lost Victor Richards at a young age, 50-something years old. These bodybuilders are taking this amount of, HGH, steroids, everything under the sun. Kids are taking this stuff too. And I fear for a future where it's just gonna keep consistently happening because we don't educate people enough on it. We don't educate ourselves enough on it, let alone other people. It just needs to be talked about more, I feel like. You know, this past week, I've been sick, as I mentioned, and I've had a lot of downtime. And one thing as a content creator we constantly strive for is free time. We want this free time to make content, to chase the next big thing, to figure out what we want to record next. And here I am with the week off from work, and I'm like, okay, man, I can make so much content. I can do so much. I can stream more. And I've seen my work lately, and I've seen me put more effort into my work and my content on YouTube. You guys can see that I'm putting more effort into my thumbnails, my videos, edits, my information, put more time into my streams on Twitch. And nothing is going, it's not clicking, right? I'm just not finding that path yet, that fucking panel or that drive. I'm not finding the purpose, and you have to keep looking for it. And there's times where you're gonna be down, man. Like you're just gonna fall apart, and literally you don't know why. You ask yourself, like, I have a beautiful home, a beautiful family, I have a circle of friends, I have money and good health now, and you still find this empty hole that you can't fill, and you're trying so hard. You're putting so much into this hole. It's like you're throwing pebbles into a crater hoping to fill it up, and you just don't know how, and you just keep throwing more pebbles and pebbles and pebbles and rocks, and it just isn't filling up. So I asked myself, like, is what I'm doing, my process, am I on the right journey? And I came across a TikTok as I was sitting on my couch feeling sorry for myself, and it was talking about how your purpose in life is for you to enjoy the life. Your purpose is to enjoy the people in your life. Along the way, you're going to do things, and it's not always going to work out how you want, and I understand that now. And you're always chasing to be the next person you idolize, when in all reality, you should be chasing the best person you are. You should be chasing who you are at the happiest form of yourself, and be the hero of your own story. Stop looking at other people as if they're your hero or idol. You should be your own hero, if it's even yourself in the future or now. So my new outlook on life, and what I'm going to continue to try to do each day, is wake up and tell myself that I am the hero of my story, and that I am here to tell the story however I want to tell it. I'm the author of it. No one else is the author of my story. No one else is the writer. I am. You are. Be your own hero. Be your own author. So I know this video was back and forth with, the COVID, and me talking about how people in the content creating world nowadays, on Instagram, social media, all that stuff, are just publicizing. Is that even a word? Publicizing? Is that maybe a better word? People are kind of giving everybody this okay stamp to go do steroids and anabolics, and it's a crazy world we live in, and that's not the way, man. Like, I'm not saying don't. I'm simply saying educate yourself on it. I've done so much research on this stuff, and I don't give out any research because I don't ever want to give somebody the wrong research, but I know what works for me. And lastly, touching on how I've been feeling lately and what's been really hitting me hard lately, again, this is like a 3-part video. It's kind of something I just want to put together because I didn't really have any other content for you guys. I can't leave my house. It's gloomy out. It's raining. It's nasty. I haven't been to the gym in a week, so this is the best I can come up with. And I hope you guys enjoyed it because it kind of felt good to kind of get everything out. So anybody watching this, if you're struggling here lately, know that there is hope. Know that, if you are struggling through anything, that all you gotta do is kind of figure out why you're struggling and figure out what you need to do to get past that struggle. That's what life is, half the battle, is getting through it, not really past it. With that said though, guys, again, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, smash a thumbs up for me, hit the subscribe button. More content coming next week. We'll get back on the grind. Things are slowly but surely getting better. We'll see you guys in the next video. We're heading